All right, David Harry here. And when I got up this morning, my first thought was, Dave, you've never used the DJI Osmo Pocket with the Rode Wireless Go and the Rode Lavalier GO all at the same time. Because what it is, I've done a number of videos where I've used different combinations of them, but never all three of them at the same time. So I thought, yeah, you know, I'll get out into the park and do a little bit of a audio taster of how this all sounds. And on that point as well, yeah, if you're interested in this type of stuff, there may be a link here, but there'll be definitely one in me descriptions taking you to some playlists for the likes of the Action and the Pocket and stuff like that. And also my website where I put up all my little like DJI videos and all that stuff. So if you've got an interest in the likes of audio and stuff, and generally just some information about the DJI Osmo Action and the Osmo Pocket, check all that stuff out. There might be something of interest in there for you. So anyway, what I'm doing right now is testing the microphone in what most people would call a normal position for a lavalier. And that is, I don't know if we can see it, just clip to the outside somewhere on your clothing. So this, like I say, is a pretty standard position for the microphone. But what I'm going to do, as I'm doing this little bit of blurb and stuff, I will locate the microphone under my t-shirt and basically just kind of tape it down to my chest, and we'll see how it sounds in a concealed position. And then what I'll do a little bit of a count test where I count like with the microphone outside like this, then I'll count with it concealed, then I'll alternate between the counting between the two takes, get an idea to see, you know, what are the tonal differences when you do this, or like when you have it either outside or concealed, and then just see if there's any advantages or disadvantages to that, because sometimes people don't want to have a microphone showing like this, so that's why you'd conceal it. Okay, so I think this is probably enough blurb for the normal position for the lavalier. So I'm going to do now, I'll go find somewhere else in the park. Maybe I might sit down or something, I don't know yet. Although I've not had a coffee, so yeah, I don't know. Do I need to hurry this up and go and get a coffee? Not too sure. Anyway, so what I'll do, I'll go and find another location and I'll do the mic concealed, and then we'll start having a little listen to what the differences are like. Okay, so I've now got the lavalier concealed under my t-shirt. So hopefully, as we shouldn't be able to see it on the outside because it's stuck underneath just there, and I'm using a Rycote Undercover to do that as well. Now, the other thing as well, because what it is, I was going to show the difference in tone, which obviously I can still do that, but also the breeze is picked up. So this is actually another reason why you may want to put the lavalier under your clothing or conceal it under clothing. And that's not just because you don't particularly want to have it in the shot, because a lot of people, you know, just don't want to have microphones in the shot anyway, no matter how small and discreet they are. But even if that's not the reason why you'd want to do that, you will also get the advantage of having some more wind protection as soon as you put a microphone behind any kind of cloth or clothing or anything like that. Like I say, there is always going to be a difference in tone when you do that. But in all fairness, you know, with microphones, when you start moving them into different positions, even in air, you will start getting differences in tone anyway. So it's like, you know, with any microphone, you play with them a little bit, you know, get familiar with a particular microphone and kind of work out where best or how it sounds in different positions. Sometimes it's not necessarily, you know, the best that it sounds, because as for instance, somebody might think that the position here isn't the best sound for this lavalier, but if you need to conceal it, you'd have to do this. Plus also, if it's windy, you get the added advantage of wind protection. So it's kind of just being pragmatic with microphones and kind of working out, one, you know, aesthetics, two, sound, three, position, all kinds of stuff like that. That is the reason why I do so many different variations with like kind of the same microphone and stuff like that. Because some people might think, but Dave, you know, we've already heard all these things before. And yes, I've done all of these things before on my channel, but I've not done all three of them at the same time. Anyway, so there's a bit of blurb with the microphone underneath me t-shirt concealed with the added advantage of wind protection and whatnot. So what I'll do now, I'll just do the count test where I alternate between the two takes counting. Then I'll do a very quick summary at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so just to a bit of an end summary, and to do this I've still got it concealed, so I'll do a walkie-talkie concealed lav thing on my way to the next location to do the introduction for an old video that I've done about the Osmo Pocket, which I forgot to actually finish. So there's going to be another video going up around the same time as this one, quite specifically to do with the internal microphones of the Osmo Pocket, which I will put everything on the line here, and I'm going to say the Osmo Pocket has got the absolute best internal audio capabilities of every one of the small cameras. And by that, what I mean is the likes of GoPros and the Action, any kind of action cam or small camera. The Osmo Pocket is absolutely amazing for its internal audios with just a couple of little slight tweaks. Anyways then, so with this video, hopefully, you know, it's been of use to people and it gives you an idea of like the combination of what I've been using. And also when you're watching videos like this and listening to stuff, you kind of also get other things in there as well, which maybe help. I mean, as a, for instance, you'd be seeing exactly what the Pocket's like. Sorry if it looks like I'm not paying attention here. I am actually paying attention, and paying attention to all the mud on the floor, trying not to slip over. Yeah, what I was saying, you can pick up with the things with videos like this. So even though this is quite specifically an audio test and a microphone test type thing, you know, you should be getting a good idea of how the Pocket's reacting with stuff as well. I mean, as a, for instance, where I am here, it's massively shady. So the Pocket is having to gain up a lot to do this. So this will give you a really good idea of how the Pocket responds. And also, when I was just going on there about the Pocket's internal audio capabilities, I would also further that by saying the Pocket has got the best image quality of all the small cameras as well. In fact, I'm going to have to do a video where I have to readdress certain opinions that I had when I first got the Pocket, because in my head, I didn't see the Pocket as a vlogging camera, mainly because of the field of view for doing this angle, you know, selfie stuff. But after using it for some time now, you know, it is not only an amazing video camera in its own right and something to rival a lot of cameras which are a lot more expensive, but I think I may have changed my mind on it as a vlogging camera as well. Yeah, there's going to be a few things I'll do, and then I'll kind of do one video where I give a ton of examples of the Pocket as a vloggy thing. I mean, as a, for instance, I mean, I said this was just going to be my little end summary, and I've gone on one, but it's all to do with the same thing. This system that I've come out with actually all went in my pockets, right? 2 pockets. One pocket had, like, you know, my bits for the Rode kit, and the other pocket had the, you know, the Pocket in its case with the adapter, and it was no trouble at all. And also, even though you might think it's bulked up because it has to have the receiver attached to the side to one of those little shoe adapter things on the Pocket, it is so light, and physically I'm getting used to it as well. And don't forget, right now I'm not even using a pistol grip or an extension rod or anything like that. This is literally just in my hand. Anyway, do you know what, I'm gonna have to reel myself in here because this is a completely different conversation that I'm getting onto. Anyway, yeah, so check back anyway, because I will be doing some stuff, because, you know, in recent times I've had a bit of a fallout with you know, the Osmo Action because of the audio nonsense that's going on with it. But that is no reflection on the Pocket. The Pocket is an absolutely superb camera. Anyway, yeah, so if you need any more information about these things, there's going to be links to Amazon for pricing, and from there you can get a bit more technical details about stuff as well. All right, anyway, so if you've liked the video, please give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, smack that bell icon thing all over the place to get notifications for future videos. And I'm off for coffee because I'm totally flagging now. Anyway, I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.